So Charles, if I may, I've seen quite a lot of plug valves in my time, and I think I understand how they work, but how does an expanding plug valve differ from a standard plug valve?
The double block and bleed Franklin plug valve differs because of the slips. The two slips are turning in the housing when the plug is turning, and that's indeed different compared to the standard plug valve.
Okay, so you mentioned double block and bleed. What exactly does that mean?
Double block and bleed means that with one plug and two seats, two slips, you can isolate medium into the pipeline with one valve.
Okay, so I understand the double block part, but what is the bleed part? Where does that come from?
When you have the double blocks because of the two slips, you have in the cavity of the valve, you have medium, and this medium can build up in high pressure. And to exhaust the pressure, you have some exhaust valves to bleed the inside of the valve, so the cavity of the valve.
Okay, that's clear. So there are other types of double block and bleed valve, I understand. You have the ball valve and a gate valve. So what are the advantages of the expanding plug valve as a DBB product?
The plug valve has some advantages compared to the ball valve. You can imagine that when you have a ball valve with two seats, you have always wear in the valve between the ball and the two seats. For a plug valve, it's a rising plug, and when it turns, it does not have really contact, so it has no wear. Compared to the gate valves, we only have a few turns to turn the valve compared to the gate valve, which have multi-turn product.
Okay. In today's market, we're all looking at cost efficiency. How does the expanding plug valve compare in this respect?
Of course, because of the low torque, you have smaller actuators. That's a big advantage. Because of maintenance, it's an easy product for maintenance. You can easily get out the slips and put new slips in. So that's a big advantage. So this is very cost effective compared to other types of double block and bleed valves. Okay,
final question. I understand you refer to the Franklin product as a reversed engineered valve. Does that mean you copied it?
We have experience. Franklin has experience for more than 50 years maintenance on the valves, and we changed some parts of the valve to make it much better. So actually you can say we make the best double block and bleed plug valve in the world.